Question of the day from PrepSolution's complete bundle lives in the interpersonal domain under relationship management. It tests one of the hardest calls on the exam, a conflict where both leaders are right, both are being professional, and the organization still loses. Your job isn't to pick a winner, it's to see that the conflict itself is structural, not personal. The rule is this: put the goal above the silos. Here is the scenario. A packaging manufacturer is integrating IT networks and plant floor operational technology. The IT director and plant manager are deadlocked over patching schedules for SCADA systems. Both leaders are strictly following their distinct departmental mandates. How should HR respond? Option A. Guide both leaders to establish a joint task force focused on the shared organizational goal of secure and continuous production. Option B. Mediate a compromise where the plant manager accepts partial patching and IT accepts delayed implementation timelines. Option C. Escalate the scheduling dispute to the chief operating officer to determine the final operational priority. Option D. Require both leaders to attend interpersonal communication training to improve their professional dialogue. Pause here. Pick your answer. Ready? Both mandates are valid. What is the goal that belongs to neither department? The correct answer is option A. Guide both leaders to a joint task force focused on a shared goal that sits above both silos. Here is the trap most test takers fall into. This feels like a conflict management question. So compromise sounds right. It is not a conflict management question. It is a structural alignment question. Both leaders are right inside their mandates. The IT director is right to push patching. The plant manager is right to protect production uptime. The problem isn't either of them. The problem is that the organization never defined a goal that belongs to neither department. Put the goal above the silos. Here's the cross-functional alignment sequence. Step 1. Orient. Name the shared goal that neither side owns alone. Here it is: secure and continuous production. Place it above both mandates. Step 2. Connect. Bring IT and plant leadership into one working structure, not one meeting, a joint task force, not a negotiation. Step 3. Co-create. The patching schedule gets designed together against the shared goal, not bargained between departments. Step 4. Commit. Document the joint decision and the shared accountability. Both leaders now own the outcome, not each other. Here's the deeper principle. The best outcomes elevate both parties toward a shared objective, rather than forcing one to concede ground to the other. That is the SHRM-BASK relationship management competency in one line. And here's the trap the other three options walk straight into. A middle ground patching schedule makes both sides less effective at their core mandate. The organization gets weaker security and slower implementation. Compromise works when the dispute is about preferences. It fails when the dispute is about competing mandates that both need to be met. Now, why the other three options fail? Option B. A partial patching compromise. Splitting the difference sounds reasonable but delivers weaker outcomes on both dimensions. Less secure systems and slower implementation. Compromise works when the dispute is about preferences. It fails when the dispute is about competing mandates that both must be met. Put the goal above the silos. Option C. Escalate to the COO. Escalation is a tool of last resort. It removes HR's value as a relationship builder, picks a winner by executive fiat, disengages the losing side, and leaves the underlying silo dynamic completely untouched. The same deadlock surfaces on the next cross-functional issue. Put the goal above the silos. Option D. Send both leaders to communication training. The scenario explicitly says both leaders are strictly following their distinct departmental mandates. This is not an incivility problem. It is not a dialogue problem. It is a structural alignment problem. And training misdiagnoses the root cause, wasting goodwill on the wrong intervention. The pattern to remember. On SHRM-CP, cross-functional scenarios, when both sides are right inside their mandates, do not pick a winner. Do not split the difference. Build a shared goal that sits above both silos, and bring both leaders into one working structure to design against it. That is relationship management at the senior level. Want to pass SHRM-CP the first time? PrepSolution gives you 1,500 adaptive practice questions, 3 full mock exams, 600 flashcards, and the SJI Strategy Masterclass, built around adaptive learning and a 100% pass guarantee. Please visit prepsolution.com/exam/SHRM-CP for more information. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.